Aaron Mesmer is live from South Tampa tonight, and he has the very latest with what you've seen, Aaron, and I think that's been sort of the resounding feeling all across our area is just we feel grateful that it didn't come right at us.
Right. I mean, you see what unfortunately, Allie, has been happening in the southern part of our state. And you have to think that folks are watching this wherever they evacuated to, thinking how fortunate they may feel once they come back to the South Tampa area. I mean, this is one of those areas that was evacuated where I think this is evacuation zone B. So this part of South Tampa is under mandatory evacuation. So there are a lot of people who are not here to see something like this happen. This is one of these huge trees. I know Haley just showed you one. Here's another one. This is a huge tree that came down. Really, it's in the parking lot of the Palmacia Presbyterian Church, which is right at the corner of Beta Bay Boulevard and Dale Mabry Highway. Took down several power lines, knocked out the electricity to this block. However, the rest of this area, though, you know, outside of a few down trees, some down limbs, it looks like most of this area still has power. Now, I'm going to show you some other video we shot earlier this afternoon, and it's going to look a lot like what you just saw over on Bayshore Boulevard. What you're looking at here is Ben T. Davis Beach. The storm, just like it did on Bayshore, sucked all that water out of Old Tampa Bay and left the bottom of Old Tampa Bay exposed. You see, like Mark said, the sand, the mud. Really, we even saw some children's toys that that were probably sucked out to sea at some point into the bay at some point when they were playing on the beach. And we saw a lot of people, just like they were on Bayshore, walking out, taking pictures, taking a look at the sights and sounds, and until they were doing that until police came by and started telling them to get off of there, because at some point the water is going to come back, and Tampa Mayor Jane Castor is urging people to still be cautious, because at some point, we still don't know if there's going to be some floods over the next couple of days as we deal with all this water. So listen to what she said a little bit earlier today.
Well, we've seen what that means when the hurricane hit down south. You saw that water come in, just rush in, that tidal surge. We don't expect to see that here, more of the gradual influx of the water, but it's still going to cause flooding in our area.
But for the most part, what people are going to be dealing with are these down trees and power lines, as we've been showing you throughout the evening here. We saw another down tree over on Cypress, blocking part of the road over there. I know Haley showed you some more in other parts of Hillsborough County. And Tampa Mayor Jane Castor, who you just heard from, she is saying as people come back into town, they really need to be careful of those down power lines, especially if they're coming back at nighttime, because sometimes you can't see them. They could be down on the road, and you just don't know they're there, and you don't want to accidentally drive over an active power line. And one more thing, Allie, that Mayor Castor says is she spoke yesterday with President Biden, and what he told her was that he's pledging the support of the federal government for not just Tampa, but all of the communities around our region that are dealing with the cleanup after the storm, because that, of course, is going to be the next step.
Yeah, I mean, we certainly did get a lot of damage. I mean, just seeing some of those trees, it's going to take a while to clean all of this up. TPD tweeted out a picture of a huge traffic light that just smashed right into the middle of the street. Just another reminder of why folks shouldn't be out tonight until this thing is long gone.
Absolutely.
Aaron, wondering about the homeless people that we usually see in downtown Tampa. Where did they go during the storm?
Well, during that news conference that Mayor Castor had today, one of the assistant police chiefs was talking about exactly that situation. He said that officers actually drove around and picked up a lot of the homeless people who were out throughout the town and brought them to shelters to make sure that they had a place to stay, had a place to ride out the storm and be safe. At that point, we didn't know how bad it was going to be, so they wanted to make sure they were safe as well.
That's nice to hear. All right, Aaron Mesmer live for us in Tampa. Thanks, Aaron.